That itch that you have to be whatever it is you want to be, in front of the camera, on the stage, behind the stage, that itch, that desire for good is God's proof to you that it's yours, that it's yours.
Yo, tell the thoughts to fall back. I'm working on it. Yo, tell the thoughts to fall back. I've been working on my sound. Y'all shopping for outfits and it's the fitting for my crown. Y'all do it for the gram and we do it for the town. If you cramming in the class or you pitching for a mile. A lot of stories of people getting killed here. So let's celebrate the fact that we still here. Tell my city to smile. This is great music. Hopefully a few of y'all can relate to it. It's dedicated for those who move as kings and my people locked down, fighting in small beings. Learned spades in my cell and I kept my pot clean. Mind thinking big, defiant like Pac's dream. Niggas blessed always. NBA classic, Brown block, Jordan shot, no look for Magic. My city needs someone to trust up in, so please don't wake us from this dream that we stuck up in. So please don't wake us from this dream that we stuck up in. So please don't wake us from this dream that we stuck up in. This might be going nowhere. The podcast.
We're back. It's lit and it's still a thing. What's up out there? You are now in tune with This Might Be Going Nowhere, the podcast. Yeah. Thank you. I am Peoples 330. That's people with a Z on the end, 330. And people stands for proudly enlightening other people less educated and sleep with the Z's. And, 330, shout out to Akron, shout out to Northeast Ohio. We are here. Shout out to Brian. I'm in tune. We got a lot to talk about today. So, we're going to get right into it. But we got a real good show. I'm super excited. It's been a lot of good energy. You listening to, in the background, you hearing some of them sounds. That is reminiscence. That's off my Golden Era project. It's going to be coming out with Feed the People at the same time. And it's my favorite songs from 94 to 2004. This is, the intro, so you'll hear that play a little bit to the background. But it's lit. It is. Shout out to everyone who subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to my bro Eddie. Shout out to Deontay. Shout out to Ambroski. I see you, Queen. Shout out to shout out to LaShanta. Shout out to Niche. Shout out and we ain't gonna do the horn yet, but we definitely are gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about it. So shout out to all of y'all. But thank you for subscribing. This is episode 3 of the podcast, and this episode is called Chasing Clouds. And like I said, we got a lot to talk about. I want y'all to really just rock with me. It's been a busy week. It has been a busy week. So we got a lot to cover, and I'm excited, to cover as much of that with y'all as I can. I'm going to make this episode shorter. I'm trying to, y'all. And shout out to everybody out there. I have another podcast I'll also be recording tonight. It's called The 30 Piece. I know y'all like, what? This nigga's on... He just started this, and I know we only on episode 3, but as I shout out to Biggs, and give him the siren. But yeah, I had a great talk with him. That's somebody who is definitely trying to help me take things to this next level. But I was explaining to him, I don't do a whole bunch of interviews. You're not gonna see me always out and about doing a whole bunch of lives and shit like that. So I want to give you all just a little bit of insight because you listen to my music. I'm very well versed in what's going on around us, and still being able to paint, what's going on in my mind and the things I got planned for us. So, this is a way that you get to hear me talk about some of the real shit because I watch everything. You know what I'm saying? I see everything. So it's just my take on shit. And, and hopefully some of my people out there in Ohio, shout out to Cincinnati, Columbus, Canton, shout out to the land, Toledo, Lorraine, you know, Ravenna, you know, we here. Akron, Ohio. What the fuck is up? Let's get into it. So episode 3, Chasing Clouds. First thing I want to say, shout out to motherfucking Google. It's lit. It is lit in a big motherfucking way. And I'm going to tell y'all why. So I'm in a, y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all know one of the passions of mine is battle rap. I've battle rapped. I'm planning on battle rapping again, which is, it just got to make sense, you know. But shout out to Bar for Bar League out there. But what I really wanted to do was do a podcast just separate from that. So I said 30 piece would be a good way for me to do that. So I'll be recording that for all my battle rap heads. But I was talking to them in this group chat and a group chat on Twitter that we have, and they, you know, one of the queens came in and she was asking, you know, about me, and shout out Queen's Prophet. What it really, and yeah, y'all, I am definitely off the fucking, I'm off some very, very good OGs, so y'all gonna have to rock with me. But anyway, I was talking to them, and I'm like, she's like, you know, can you send me some links and stuff of yours? So I'm going on Google. I'm like, after I send like a SoundCloud link and a link to my YouTube, and it's Peoples, PEOPLEZ 330, all one word on everything. I mean, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, you know what I mean, everywhere. There's BAM 330. That's me and the entire team. Shout out to my entire family. I love all of y'all. You know what I mean. Demeets back here with us, rocking. We about to be rocking. You know what I'm saying? He got this beat right now, man. I finished my verse to it. He don't even know yet. I'm about to fuck shit up. And Eddie Vice. He got 22. Shout out Vice. His project is crazy. And it's done. Like, he's fire. And I got some shit to go live. We gonna do some shit to that. But anyway, I was telling them about myself, and I noticed, like, yo, after I Google myself, it now says Peoples 330, Peoples 330. But when it says Peoples 330, it also says musical artist. And that's what I'm most excited about. You know what I mean? That means the world to me. It's so much that goes into being a new artist. I'm happy about that. But I don't want to get too sidetracked off the cook, off this cook that I'm on. I know I stay with a nice OG. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna get into the notes. But yeah, we got, so just shout out to Google for recognizing a nigga. I am officially an artist now. You know what I mean? In every sense of the word. So y'all make sure y'all go check out the music. I have 2 projects I'll be hitting y'all with. Shout out to my bro Tommy out in Universal. I will be coming out there. Both these projects are official. We're gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? All right, Beyonce had the twins, slightly older news, but you know what I'm saying? A picture surfaced to them. It's only like one picture out. Y'all know she's very private. The Carter family, very private family. Y'all know how Jay rock. So we seen a picture of them. They look healthy. She looks healthy. I'm glad to see that, new additions. Jay finally got his son. You know what I mean? So shout out to his family. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely rocking. You know what I'm saying? With, you know, the album still. So, you know, just continue. You know, you got a tour coming out. I think he got a tour coming out at the end of the year or October or some shit. But he get some time to chill with Beyonce. You know, I know she recruited. She gonna come out looking amazing, like she ain't even had babies again. But shout out to the twins. I'm not sure what their names are. I'm not gonna Google, fact all, check all that. Fuck all that. We'll get to that in another episode. We talk more in depth. Might have a co-host on here I want to talk about it with. So we'll say that. 50 Cent leaves effing vodka. This actually is kind of crazy because he says that he didn't leave, even though it was estimated that he got like I don't know, I think it was like 60 million or something like that buyout. So what it might have been was, you know, he bought himself out, or I mean they bought him out, but he's still a spokesman. He still got, maybe some creative design power. But as far as his share, they bought his share out. I do agree with the Joe Budden podcast, the effing plug and the episode of Power. We'll get to there. We'll get to that. But yeah, he said he's not left effing, But I think what 50 Cent's probably gonna do is the type of person he is. He's gonna take a percentage of that $60 million, and he's gonna either start his own liquor brand or another new venture that he's gonna go into. You know what I mean? And be like, yo, I went in partnership with that. He gonna brag about, I went in partnership with effing, got the check for 60, bought us some new shit. Now that shit is crispy. I'm a crispy. I buy a 6-pick. No, y'all know Fit, he gonna brag about whatever he flipped that seed money into. So shout out to Fit. Okay, now on another note, I'm not gonna go super hard on this, but and we're right now just talking about news. We're in a news segment. R. Kelly, the sex code. All right, so we've already known that R. Kelly, it's something that ain't right there. You know what I'm saying? And he's somebody who musically is amazing. I remember the Boondocks episode that talked about just how powerful he was musically to make motherfuckers forget about everything else. But I heard Ma on the Joe Budden podcast now. That's what they call it now. But I heard him on there talking about, that's pimp shit. He don't see nothing wrong with that. Nah.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Fuck that. And I got a lot of respect for Ma. I fuck with him. But you got some clown juice on the mic saying that shit, because if that was your own sister, nobody would go for that. Really, let's be honest. If my sister or your sister text you one day and was like, yo, bro, I just want to let you know I got this dope-ass opportunity. I'm going to be working with R. Kelly, doing some management work, you know what I'm saying, and some roadshow shit. He actually going to fly me down. I'm going to stay down at this house in Atlanta.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, you flipping the fuck out. You're like, what? Like, hold on. Wait. What was that? Nah, we ain't going to do that. Fuck that. So he has that type of energy about him, but the music is amazing. He's made uplifting music. I'm not going to take that away from him. It's been this whole thing about separating the music from the artist, and I think it does. I agree with Issa, shout out to Complex. I was watching that. I agree with her in the sense that sometimes it's hard to separate, and it goes by what it is. If you are a blatant racist person, then definitely I'm not rocking. I can't rock even if your music is cool. It comes out that you was, or you're an actor or something. I'm not rocking. After the Kramer shit, I'm not rocking. I love Seinfeld to death, and his character was amazing on there, but I can't fuck with it because anybody who talks like that about my people, I don't want nothing to do with. That's just fact. You know what I'm saying? So, in regards to the R. Kelly shit, it feel like some of this shit true. I seen the shadow as she trying to get an interview. She's searching for coaching. They ain't her shit. It looked like the same camera that them fucking videos take. No, let me stop. But it looked crazy. It looked like she was being coached. It looked like some shit was wrong there. And it's just like, at the end of the day, yeah, they legally grown. But at the same time, it kind of looked like you taking advantage of young ladies. You know what I'm saying? And you got this fame and power and money and shit. They trying to probably come there and think, oh, this like 4 years of college. I get here, be somebody. I might stay here 2 years or a year or whatever. But this get me further than a 4-year college degree would. And they end up getting there and could be brainwashed and really fucked up. And if that's what's going on, I don't have no respect, for none of that shit. I'm not for none of that.
Not up in here!
Our queens go through enough. So we ain't rocking out like that. I'm not part of that at all. Another thing I want to talk about, the Echo. Now, this is just on some tech news shit. The Echo smart speakers. Well, I was just scrolling. I seen Echo got a speaker that's coming out. Hey, yo, before I go into this next topic, I just thought about something that was funny as hell. Y'all remember when R. Kelly did that Ass Kale shit? I'm willing to bet this nigga's not going to do another one of them Ass Kales on Twitter. Because we are ready. Look, Kales, we are ready with the smoke, my guy.
Get over here!
We are going to be with the shit. And if this comes out that this is somehow not true, maybe he just got a couple young chicks there, and sometimes he didn't been showing out, you know, in front of company and having them do shit, you know what I'm saying, which is still weird. And maybe, you know, there's some disgruntled people who he don't rock with no more. Let's say the best case scenario. Yo, Kel, you still gonna catch these jokes, my guy. You gonna get all of this. You literally have a song that turned into a series, that turned into an album and a musical, Trapped in a Closet, and you got shit like this going on. In the words of DJ Academic, strike it. You know what the fuck, man? Like this can't. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know, but yeah, as far as tech news is concerned, the Echo smart speakers. Now they got a speaker that actually has a screen on it. And it looked like a FaceTime conversation was going on. And this is what I'm wondering. Like, okay, at this point, is this not just, if it's a screen attached to a speaker with a fucking FaceTime and you probably they're gonna keep adding apps and features, is it a speaker anymore?
Ha! Gay!
Or do you have a tablet with a fucking speaker attached to it? Like, the Echo speakers and stuff, I get what I guess they trying to do. They figure, oh, you'll have a couple smart speakers in your home. That's the kind without having a screen on it. You may have one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen, you know, and then, you know, in the living room, in your bedroom, maybe you'll have the ones with the screen on it. But it just seems like a lot. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm rolling. But yeah, I just want to know, do y'all have one? You know, do you got a smart speaker? Do you got a Echo joint? You know, I know Apple's probably coming out with something, or something's on the way, I think, from what I was reading. Y'all know I fuck with Apple all day. Shout out Apple, gang, gang. So I'll probably end up having something like that in the crib. But I don't have a smart speaker as of right now. I don't know. I just don't see a practical use of it right now. But yeah, something else I want to talk about. Some Akron, 4 teenagers were in a car accident on a more somber note. And they lost their lives. They were, I guess they tried to run a traffic light down the street. Even, you know, shout out to New Direction, but a place down the street from where, you know, I get my hair cut at, and King Cat up there. And it was one of those things where they weren't being responsible, you know what I mean? And it's no knock against the family. I'm saying we 15 and 16. I've done shit way worse than that, not being responsible. But you're just not being responsible on the road, and you're so young, you don't think that your life could possibly end like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where they hit a fire truck, and, you know, I believe 2 of them were killed, and it was bad. You know what I mean? 15, 16. These young queens had their whole life ahead of them. But, you know, it's one of those things. And I believe there's a law now where you actually have to have an adult in a car with teenagers. And, you know, it's a law, but it just goes to show you that life is not promised. And, you know, none of us are promised here today. And, you know, my sister works at a hospital, and she, you know, had got to work and seen that. You know, my mom was telling me just like, all of the young people like myself that was out there crying, you know, young, grown men crying, bawling, just they couldn't believe that something like this happened. And I don't think any of us could. And Akron, you know, it's about 200,000 people here, but it's enough people, it's small enough that we kind of know each other. We know you can easily, you know, find out something just it bothers me, because, like, for what? You know what I mean? There's no bad person here. It's just babies that lost their life. So blessings and prayers to their entire family, all of their friends, you know, their teachers, everybody that's in these children's lives being affected by that. But yeah, that's sad. And with a little bit more tragic news, this one really just hurt me. Chester Binghamton died from Linkin Park. I'm going to tell y'all something. This was an amazing artist. He was an amazing vocalist. Some of the stuff that him and Mike would do, I grew up on Linkin Park. I grew up on the Hybrid Theory's one of the greatest albums of all time. Hip-hop. hip hop and rock, and both gender is up there. And what his voice did off of them lyrics that Mike would have was just, it was crazy. And I think that we just really lost somebody that's amazing. And they just put out a project. I just downloaded it like a month or so ago. I haven't even had time to sit with it, but they helped make me the artist that I am. You know what I mean? Chester, you helped make me that artist that I am with your amazing group, which y'all were able to do. Y'all did that album with Jay-Z, Collision Course was amazing. Reanimation was amazing. It's just a lot of fire projects, and you know, it just, I can't believe it. You know, it say he was 41 years old. It's sad. You know what I mean? It's real sad. So, you know, prayers go out to the entire Lincoln Park family, all of their supporters, their family, you know, their friends, I'm sure he had children, you know, his family, just everybody. I can't believe that. I'm still shocked by that. So, yeah. All right, well, in sports news, I'm gonna go over that just real quick. Lonzo Ball, I've been watching the summer league. Yo, skipping them niggas and Magic, y'all is gassing Lonzo. I'm not lying, it's a lot of gas right now. And I'm just hoping he lives up to that. Because y'all know, you know, this might be going nowhere. I'm gonna be back. And if we're in December, you know, and y'all like like 8 and fucking 23 or some shit. Look, y'all are going, look, I just hope he's as good as Summer League has indicated he may be. I do like his his court vision. He needs to work on that jumper. He is assertive. He don't seem like he's folding under the pressure. All of those things look great. But I don't even know if he should have been an MVP. I don't even know if that should matter and that should be a story. But they are definitely the hype masters upset. Hype masters are definitely working right now. Also, something that I wanted to talk about, LeBron is upset with the Cavs. And we knew this was coming. I watched, and I just want to go on record. You know, I was never a Cavaliers fan. I rock with Bron heavy now. You know what I mean? I really do. And I've always appreciated and respected his game. I'm not a Cavs fan. I've been like a Boston Celtics fan. I get killed for it, I know. But when it's time for them to get their ring and stuff, I'm all for that. I like to see that growth. I like to see that in the city, but I couldn't jump just because Bron's my guy. But anything he do, I'm supporting. You know what I'm saying? He is the Michael Jordan of our generation right now, and he comes from here. So, you know, if the Cleveland's going against whoever, I want to see him get as many rings as he can. You know what I'm saying? Can we bring in life here? But I've never been a Cavs fan. And shit like that they're doing right now with Dan Gilbert, this goes to show why, you know, it's just too much dysfunction. Like you fire, you know, the GM as he's trying to get a deal done to bring Jimmy Butler or Paul George or both here. Fuck that up. All right. You don't talk to Bron about it, obviously, with Bron's comment. All right, you know, and then other players start to go. I originally said the players they should have got, I would have immediately went after Boogie Cousins. I would have shipped out a package of Tristan and Iman for Boogie and JR and Kevin for Paul George. You know, something I would have mixed and swapped around, picks or money, whatever I could do to get both of them there. So you got Boogie, you got Jimmy, you got Bron, and you got Kyrie. And then I'm like, all right, well, you know, obviously Jimmy Butler, one of the first places off. We'll go get, you know, Paul George and Boogie, or Paul George and Paul Millsap. And neither one of them was doing. Carmelo, don't look like, who knows? You know, who knows? It don't look like that is going to happen. So, you know, he could be going to Houston. Chris Paul move. Just a whole bunch of moves they could have made that they didn't. And LeBron's like, it's already through the tea leaves that I could be leaving and where I'm going. And, you know, Dan Gilbert trying to do a fucking dick swinging contest. Pause. You know, but he trying to fucking do that shit. And it's like, this man is the economy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get where he's coming from with that. I think it's ridiculous, and LeBron's going to be gone again. But what do I know? But yeah, Bron's unhappy. All right, six, and he could go to LA. I say LA or the Spurs, whatever's gonna help him get the ring. You've already done your job here. Thank you, King, for bringing one home to us.
And just a little breaking news. It's already been reported that Kyrie's demanding a trade from the Cavs. So that's just to let y'all know shit's fucked up. And reportedly he wants to go to either the Spurs, the Timberwolves, the Knicks. I think the Lakers might have been on there too. But I can't even blame him. It's so much dysfunction. You could have had players where he never would have wanted to leave. I think. But what do I know?
The big three. The summer is back for basketball. Shout out to Ice Cube. I told him he should link up with Jay-Z, get with Tidal, have their artists exclusively do halftime shows and stuff for the fans there, stream it, push soundtracks and stuff like that. But you got a good thing here, Ice Cube. I'm liking the drama. I'm liking the halftime when the team scored 25. Over at 50, I like the 4-point shot. I like a lot of that shit. It's fire. So, good shit. Keep it up. I'm rocking with the big three. The summer would have been on lock, but with Alonzo in the summer league, it took a little bit of light because we weren't as thirsty as we normally would. But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the NBA was like, yo, let's use Lonzo and all of this media coverage and Tatum and all of the new dudes, folks. Let's use this to make sure he not getting too much light off our old players and stuff and taking away from our branding. And I think maybe if their plan wasn't to take away or destroy him, it was to say, well, we're going to live off that same energy that he's got. We know that the YouTube clips is killing and stuff. I'm watching them. So I think that they knew that. And it just seems like it was extra emphasis this year put on the summer league. But it's over. Congratulations to the Lakers for winning. But Big Three they fire. Ball hogs, threes come back. I like all of them teams. And them players out there that wasn't getting no burn. Woo! Skip. You see that you gonna get you two. Yeah, I gotta throw my Shannon voice on. Ooh, you're gonna back. He gonna give you them buckets. And obviously gonna be coaching. He come out there a little bit, play a little ball. Ooh, he gonna get that coaching. But shout out to Shannon, his country ass, yo. Triple G versus Canelo. I know we've been talking about Mayweather and stuff, but I'm not want to talk about that too much. The Mayweather and I don't want to talk too much about the Mayweather and the fight between him and what is his name? I don't want to talk too much about the Mayweather fight with Irish McGee just yet. We're going to have a whole segment where we're going to be talking about that. So we'll tighten up as far as that is concerned. But Canelo versus Triple G, we're going to talk, of course, more about this. But I ain't gonna lie, I got Triple G winning convincingly. Maul, you had it right on that one. It's not gonna be close. He's about to go in there and put in work. He's a different type of fighter. And just as Stephen A. was saying, they want absolutely no smoke with Triple G. Mayweather don't want no smoke with him. He should stay away from him. I agree. But so that's definitely. I'm excited about that. I got Triple G. Music reviews.
Yeah, so it's that time again. Meek Mill's back. Wins and losses. It's fire. I can't lie. He's back in a major way. It's kind of like the intro, but it's got that nice build-up energy the same way the Meek Mill intro, as we call it, had, where it ain't necessarily a build up, but it's spots where he mini build ups. You know what I mean? And then he come back down, and he'll start that process over again. This is fire though, wins and losses. Heavy heart, and more or less he's talking about some of the things you go through and how the game will kind of change you. That's fire. All right, now fuck that checkup. Wasn't really feeling it. Not gonna lie to you guys. Now this is fire. This is Meek Mill featuring Chris Brown and Ty Dolla $ign. Ladies, go ahead, call in and tune up and your chance to win tickets to see People's Live and Stage. None of those niggas. No. 1942 Flows, a standout fire song. You know what I mean? So just make sure y'all listen to this. He's really talking. Issues. He's got a video to this. I haven't watched it yet, but this is another one of my favorite songs on here. So shout out to Meek for this one. Okay, now we got Weeball. He's Young Thug, I guess. Once he get around a nigga and they do a song together, it's like, yo, let's keep that process up. But I get it. He's really reflecting. This is more one of the losses side of the song, but hooks, I don't know why I don't know. I just didn't get it. I didn't get the Young Thug hook in the feature.
What the fuck was that?
Now these scars, fire, featuring Future and it looks like Gordon Banks, fire.
And another one. And another one.
Connect the Dots, fire. You know what? No, I wasn't so hot on this when I lied. But y'all know, y'all might not know. I really don't be into Yo Gotti all like that.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
But it is up. It's a hype beat type song. Fall Through. Yeah. You know what time that is. Yeah, this is one of my joints. I'm already rolling this. Never lose. So it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do the one with Quavo, Ball Player, because we might hear this one just because the Migos are so hot right now. But phenomenal project. I can't be mad at it. Shout out to Meek Mill.
All right. Now, Bryson Tiller. I don't want to get the podcast pulled, but we gonna get into Bryson Tiller's album because I'm not gonna lie. True to Self, I wasn't big on it at first. I was not big on that at first. This album is all right. This is another one of them. I got a feeling this is gonna be a slow burn. The Rain on Me intro, I really hated it at first, but it's all right. So shout out Bryson on this. I'm really rocking with this. Just my opinion. I think that it's fire. No Longer Friends. Yeah. Hey. Shout out Queen Niece. She helped me hype this up a little bit more when I was listening to it. But I definitely rock with No Longer Friends. Don't Get Too High. King Bryson, I've told you This is the single. This is it. You know, this. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. I want y'all to hear that. Blah, blah. This is it. This is the next single. This is summertime. This is feel-good music. Okay. We can't do too much. They're gonna kill me. Blowing Smoke. Also, it grew on me. I like this. You know, it's fire. He also on that. He's on that rapping, sing flow. It's fire. I fuck with that. I don't like We Both Know. Hold on, let me skip for the next one. This is another one that's growing on me though. Damn, he got a lot of shit. Yeah, this is okay. This is all right. Damn, and this is a song I hated. I was gonna tell y'all to skip. That's all right too. This project is fire. Shout out to Bryson. I'm gonna need that feature, King. We'll have to lock in and do some. Okay, and check. This is. I don't fuck with that. That's one I don't fuck with. Let me see. Hey, I fuck with Self-Made. It's a lot high stakes. This is that. I think this is that Wale Ambition beat. I wanted to rap on this beat so, but yo, this shit is fire. This was another good song. Another good song I like. Let me see if this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This too. That sample he used. Oh man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Bryson got away picking up them samples. He got a way of picking up them samples and breathing life into them. Y'all niggas gonna have to get... Tory, I know you coming. Pause. I know that you are coming with a new project. Yeah. You my guy. Tory, you know I rock with you. Hey, if it's between Tory and Bryson, I fuck with it. It's Tory. But he got a way of making them work for him too. So yeah, just briefly to touch on his album, was fire. I do like that. Another album that's out now is French Montana's project. I rock with French Montana's project. I'm not gonna lie. The Whiskey Eyes beat, seeing that, like that. I'm liking the Unforgettable. Sway Lee, what did I say? I was always with Joe on that. One of them niggas is gonna be the it nigga. One of them niggas is not the talent. And I'm not saying Jimmy's completely garbage. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying what he does can be done. What Sway Lee appears to be doing, it's a different space, you know. But I fuck with that. He got the song Trippin', rock with this. I definitely rock with this. He got, let me see. Hold on. He got another joint on there. Other than that, he got the joint Jump. I'm rocking with this too. And I'm still early on with the French project. I'm gonna give y'all a more in-depth one. It definitely has a different feel to it. He used a lot of different beats. He got Travis Scott on here, obviously, as y'all hearing. But he used a lot of different sounds with this project. You know what I mean? And I did the same thing on Feed the People, so I'm not mad at it. I think it was a smart move. But I'm definitely, so far, I'm probably about 9 songs in, and it's definitely got some fire. It's definitely got some fire. So definitely, French Montana. I would just say Jungle Rules is fire. It's as good as his Mac and Cheese series so far to me. And everything has a place. Some of it, like I say, it's not going to be for the niggas that maybe might be Mac and Cheese and Coke Boy fans originally. Because he definitely is trying to get the songs that's going to be able to take him even further. Because he already lightweight international. But it's It's fire. So shout out French Montana, another fire project for 2017. Shout out French Montana. I absolutely rock with this project. I think you did good work. So well, let me go ahead, get back to what we was talking about. TV and flicks. Oh, Power has been good lately. Hey, I'm tired of running to you niggas asking what is Power.
Say what?
Power is fire. How do you not know what Power is? It's fire. It's an absolute fire show. Ghost, Tommy, everybody in it is great. They got the late great Charlie Murphy in it. Shout out to him. He's doing a great job. Turtle from Entourage. He's the proctor. It's fire. And I was right. I said the federal agent was gonna get killed in the show, and guess what? He got killed in the motherfucking show. That part did look weird. It just some parts of Power they gotta find ways to build up to it episodes in, or throughout the episode give shots, clips of Angela watching stuff and trying to put it together and stuff that might not have nothing to do directly with what's going on, but we'll think back to it. I challenge Power with that, to keep the writing fresh, get different writers in there from independent backgrounds that may, just had a story roll out differently. But it's fire right now. Insecure is coming back. Issa Rae, I believe her name is. She's been making her runs. I'm still in season 1. I haven't finished watching it, but I do like the show. I forget what it comes on. I could lie and say HBO or Stars, but it's one of those. It's one of those shows. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't remember because y'all know I trap out the baby. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Game of Thrones is back. However, I don't fuck with that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Never been a nigga to go into the medieval shows, with the exception a long time ago when they did King. I can't think of who it was right now, but it was one of the ones on HBO that was really, really fire back in the day. But I can't get into them. Game of Zones though, that's some basketball shit. The Bleacher Report. Look up on YouTube. Look it up. It is fire. Check that out. I wanted to shout y'all out. Shout out to Game of Thrones. However, I have a problem. Y'all should be doing the show more than 8 episodes a fucking season. Like, we need way more than that. I'm sorry, y'all. It's fire. Every part of it's fire, and there's so much going on right now. Y'all could be capitalizing off of it, and I'm not understanding why y'all are not. So, definitely, shout out to y'all for having a great content. It's funny. They do the medieval playing off of that time period with basketball, but it's hilarious. Just bring it back. Do more. Make it a real thing. All right. Topics. So I'm gonna run through some of these topics. A gay rapper with Tyler coming out on his album. I don't know. Y'all can say he's trolling, whatever. I've never really been a fan of his music or like that, but he's coming out. Whatever. He's weird. I just think it's corny if he's been making fun of gay people. Calling them faggots and shit and everything and just making jokes about it. And then you've been secretly gay the whole time and, plot. It's just corny to me. It's corny. And maybe him and Frank Ocean was fucking around. But are we ready for a gay rapper? I say no. I think that everyone's just trying to be PC. I watch Complex News. Get the fuck out of here, Joe. Y'all trying to be PC. We're not ready for a gay rapper. You can just tell it's just too much bravado on rap still. When I watch 21 Savage say, well, I love Amber, and I respect women, but as long as they pay me to keep talking, about bitches and disrespecting them, so I'm gonna keep getting that bag.
You suck!
If that's the perception niggas have to think that they need to get on, I'm just me. However I feel in a song, if that mood is me, but I try to respect all our queens because they go through a lot. So I don't be so quick to be bitch this, bitch that, unless you a bitch and I need to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm just me. I don't have to be nothing extra. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just think that it wouldn't go over well. It was already one tried to come out. It was a local one that was a gay rapper. I forget where he's from. It's been a gay battle rapper. Neither one of them niggas have seemed to broke through anything. You know, pause. I might have needed one. I don't know.
Nigga, you gay.
But no, we're not ready for one. Black rapper actors. Okay. So I was talking about 50 with shout out King Nolan. Yeah, shout you out. I was talking to Nolan about we were talking about great actors. We was talking about 50 Cent being a great actor. So I'm like, what to y'all, who would y'all say, if y'all can remember actors, who would y'all say were wonderful actors that were rappers? So, you know, I didn't want to think about this topic until I came in, but now that I'm here, I'm like, let's talk about it. So rappers who are great actors, I'm thinking Ice Cube's definitely up high on that list. LL Cool J high on that list. Definitely 50 Cent, you know, Gun. The movie where he was a police officer, the movie where he got sick and lost weight. He was a police officer in New Orleans. Gun. Even the 50 Cent movie, I know he didn't have to act much in that. I think all of them was fire. So he was definitely a good actor. Which ones do y'all have? I know it's a bunch I'm leaving out right now, but definitely Ice Cube, Common's up there. So Common, Ice Cube, 50 Cent, LL Cool J. Out of the new artists, I don't know if it's anybody that's really new. You know, I know y'all said Childish Gambino, but he's from that. So, but I'm saying artist DMX, of course, and I mean he just acted like being a wild nigga and everything, but that's my guy. I definitely fucked with him and Belly. I know niggas hated on Nas. I won't have any Nas blasphemy on here. So definitely Nas and Belly. I know niggas tried to hate on his acting, but I thought it was cool. Definitely Method Man and Redman. Shout out to them. You know, but who do y'all have? Make sure y'all leave comments. Another topic I want to talk over real quick. Let me say. All right, funniest white comedies. Just give me y'all's top 3. Mine, and I thought about this a lot. One of my favorite movies of all time is Wedding Crasher. Motorboating them son of a bitches. It's so many, stage 3 or stage 5 clinger. Them playing football. You know, Owen Wilson's Nose. Vince Vaughn, just his comedy period. It was just a win of wins to me with Wedding Crashers. When dude was crashing at funerals. It's hilarious. I really want a part 2. Ted, also hilarious to me. Mark Wahlberg, not so big on him in Transformers, and Ted, and this nigga, he's funny. The other guys, he's funny. Ted was hilarious. Boston, hilarious. And Road Trip. That's another funny ass movie. Where he's a cokehead. He's Iron Man now. Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, shout out to him. And I'm not gonna try to pronounce my dude's name from The Hangover, but they're in it together. It's fucking hilarious. I can watch that movie anytime. That shit is super, super funny. So those are my 3. What are your 3? Pineapple Express would have made my list. It's a bunch of little movie, American Pie. You know, it's a bunch of little movies like that could have made my list. This I just threw in. I'm putting it on Twitter. We working on something right now, some promo for it. I think it would be a great idea. Def Jam Vendetta. Do y'all remember how fire Def Jam was? That was one of the most fire games. How about Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam versus a new one, Def Jam versus URL. URL TV battle rap. If you're not in a battle rap, Google URL TV on YouTube. Get in contact. Get in touch with the culture. It's amazing. I love it. But if we could have fucking, Tay Rock versus, 2 Chainz. We could have Hollow the Don versus Big Sean. I just see so many classic, so many classic matchups for that. And rappers having their special moves and a battle rap artists that's always have been shunned out. Maybe they starting to get a new look from the bosses over there, and the label artist is like, fuck that. And, it starts a war. I think if we could just win, it would be such a good game using the environment and having them in a rap battle fight, having them fight at concerts, and it's just so much content. I think it would be really good. So I'm going to stay on their ass about that, but I want to see a Def Jam versus a battle rap game, like URL. That would be dope. You can have smack in the crowd, you know what I'm saying, and different niggas in the crowd be fire. All right, new segment alert. I want to do a new segment. It's called Resurrect One. I'm going to name 3 artists. You can resurrect any one of these artists where they would be career hot right now, budding, top of, either peaking or coming up on the peak of their career, and their music would be back, or they could be, be back relevant again, have a new life. Who would y'all give that to? Resurrect One is what this is called. Here are your choices: Ja Rule, Nelly, Ludacris. Now, I'm going to tell you now, if it was up to me, man, that's hard. That's a hard one. Pause. That's a hard one. Ja Rule's my guy. I rocked with him. I'm a big 50 Cent G-Unit fan. Don't get it fucked up. But I was also a big Ja Rule fan, Murder Inc. fan. So, and I got to use the word fan, supporter. Nelly really helped the Midwest. He had tons of hits. He continued to shape the culture. So I definitely rock with Nelly. Ludacris. He's always been slept on and underrated. He crossed over with, that'd be another rapper turned actor. I don't know how good I would probably need to see Ludacris in some more shit, other than Hustle and Flow and Fast and the Furious. But I'd be open to put him on that list too. If I had to pick, I think I would say Ja Rule. I want to see New York win again. It would be between Ja Rule and Nelly, because I want to see Nelly win, and Nelly would bring new relevance back to the. You know what? I'm going with Nelly. I'm sorry, Rule. I fuck with you, but 50 Cent kind of is irrelevant right now. So it's not like whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a real good reason. I don't even know why I brought that up musically.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
But yes, I will go with Nelly. Just because Nelly, I've got a feeling that I could end up doing songs with Nelly, so it'd be beneficial for me. It'd be beneficial for the Midwest, so I'll go with Nelly. Let me know who y'all would think Resurrect One. I'll be doing one of these every week. And it may even go over from music into something else. Who knows? But right now, we keeping it hip-hop, keeping it music. Late Heat, one of my favorite segments. Toasty! Late Heat is a segment where I suggest projects. Yeah, in Late Heat, I suggest projects that are older, maybe not that old, but 2-3 years, maybe something 10, 13, maybe 20. And I just, hey, this is something to suggest. Go stream it, go listen to it, see what you like. And I listen to all kinds of music when I'm creating, so this might be something that you fuck with too. But yeah, Late Heat, I got DMX, and then there was X. Shout out to X. I know he going through some shit with the IRS. That's my guy still, one of the greatest ever to do it. I want to see him win. I just want to see him clean, sober, and making good music. Because you could still really be winning right now. Think about all of the young niggas beats. Even niggas I don't like, or I don't like their music. XXXX, 21 Savage, Ace Boogie, the one other nigga, Dave East. It's so many niggas that he could have did songs with. This just fire. Jadakiss and him doing a project would have been fire. I just really want to see him win. So DMX, there's that. And Brandy's Brandy album. That's on the R&B side. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is one of the best albums in R&B history. I don't care what niggas say. This is how I feel. You can listen to damn near Brandy's album all the way. And I will spend time right now going through it. I'm going to wait until I have more people here, and hopefully one of them niggas will disagree with me so I can kill them on here. But What's a Sunny Day, Best Friend. I don't even know if all these songs are on there, but to me they are. Without You, Just Another 24, I Dedicate. The fucking intro, the interludes in that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? Where she doing her runs and shit. Best Friend, just a lot of them. Down, I Want to Be Down. It's a bunch of fucking fire shit on that project. So shout out Brandy. You have a nice place in my heart. You've always been talented to me. Hey, we cruising. We cruising. We cruising. Let's get to the main course. Chasing your dreams. So, just like I'm gonna have this other podcast talking about battle rap shit, this is all about chasing your dreams. You know, you can choose to be stagnant and only be a consumer or not be a cultivator. I could be taking a big chance. I might say shit on this show, you know, even on this show that could hurt my music career, but I don't give a fuck about that. I wanted to give you all a piece of my truth. I wanted to give you all a piece of what I'm going through and, you know, things that's going on around in the world and how I feel, whether it be North Korea or Lil Yachty's album and my take on music. You know, I'm a new artist. I'm just as lyrical as anybody else, and I'm fire. And they gonna catch on and they be like, yo, he's one of the greatest to ever come out of that area, and we fuck with him. But you still know I'm a real ass nigga. I'm watching shit, thinking about shit the same way y'all do. I'm struggling the same way y'all are. You know, and speaking to myself now, you know what I'm saying? But even then, I'll still be very relatable because I'll be trying to change the community. So, you know, I'm chasing my goals. You know, I'm chasing my dreams. You know, and what are your dreams? You know, I tell people all the time when I'm out, I tell them, I say, chase your dreams. I say, because at the end of the day, if you chase your dreams, whether you are successful or not, you would rather know that you went out chasing your dreams than living for somebody else day after day, dictated by their rules, and their family are getting wealthier and richer, and their dreams are being fulfilled, but yours aren't. And oh well, you know, I always like to paint. Or I tell people, I don't care if you make socks. If you make socks and you make socks good, then fucking make socks. You know what I'm saying? Choose to do that, you know, but choose to do something that is going to be beneficial to your spirit, beneficial to your soul, something you'll make money off of that doesn't feel like work. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Feel the way to put your family on and put them in, because I know once I make it, it'll be people who maybe didn't believe in it or didn't see the dream, and you know, or see it now, and I'll be like, yo, I still got a place for you, because if I can help put your family on, my daughter and your daughters and my son and your sons, they'll have something to inherit. Our family has a legacy name. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, chase your dreams. You know, are you living in your dream? And that's for y'all out there. You know, this part where I want your feedback. You know what I'm saying? Are you really chasing your dream? You know, are you living in your dream right now? Maybe you already living in it. And it don't have to be as grandiose as being a music artist or a label owner or a basketball player. You might be really good at making apps. You might be wanting to make drones or be an engineer, make one product and you set for life because it's used everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but chase your dream. Do what you are passionate about. Life is too short for you to, oh, I'm just trying to get by. And if you my age and younger, don't worry about trying to, you know, I want to own my house. Find your dream first. You got plenty of time to own a house that you're going to die and hopefully your family take care of, or the bank's going to own once you die. Find your dream and find a way to make a lot of money off of it, if possible. You know what I'm saying? Also, when did you give up on your dream? If you gave up on it, you know, what is it? Was it kids? Was it a new relationship? Was it, you know, you got injured or you look different now or you gained weight or, you know, you suffer from depression or you drink a lot and it stops you from getting out your dream the way, you know, find out what it is and find out if it's something you can get back to. I don't care if it's a daycare. Shout out to, you know, my queen. She starting her own daycare, you know, so, I mean, a summer camp. And I help her with it. You know, I help her with the logos, same way I help for my shit. I'm going to make sure no matter who you are, if you got a design, an idea, or, you know, something you want to hit me with, I do it all. You should do it all until other people get behind you. If you just like fucking collectible toys, make a YouTube channel and do that. We got the internet now, kings and queens. It's not no excuse not to get it. You should be able to get it just as best as the next person. So it's like, take that time to get out and find what's going to make you successful and make you a lot of money, you know, if that's what you're chasing, but make you happy with your existence and you leave an imprint on the world. And now here's another question I want to ask y'all as far as dreams and chasing them. When people acquire a dream, is it luck or is it hard work? You know, and I know that seems like an easy question to ask. You know, I personally myself, I even thought about it, like it's hard work. Some people get lucky. Maybe their parent gave them some money and they betted it on something.
Really, nigga?
And they won big, and now it's their company chasing their passion, that they always wanted to do. Maybe some people, they started rapping. The first time they went to the studio, they had a nice melody, and it was just the right beat, and it came on, and the right person heard it, and it just bigged up in their city, and now everybody's rocking. The path for me has not been that easy, but it's gonna make the success that much sweeter. And some people luck into a dream. I don't really personally believe in luck, but the opportunity happens so quickly, and things just fell into place for you that day. And it happens to us on a smaller scale. You woke up, your alarm didn't go off, but you woke up on time. You were going to be a minute late, but you weren't, or you would have been early, but you didn't, and you avoided a car accident, and that was dope. And then you ended up getting a bonus check, and you ended up finding, this camera or something, this computer that you just could afford that was on sale that day, and all those things that happens for other people on a larger scale sometimes. So I'm not knocking that, but I think hard work has to go into it if that opportunity doesn't present itself for you right away. So chase your dream. I don't care if your dream is working at the zoo and being a zoo manager so you can just be around the animals. Do whatever's going to be fulfilling to you, even if that is working for somebody else. If that's your dream, do whatever's going to make you happy, but never settle. Shout outs. I shouted out Amber and Lashanta, who will be in my Exes video. Yes, the video for Exes is coming. Shout out the video for Exes. I got a collage visual up. I'm going to do them for more songs. I've been, of course, busy. I'm working on Demetrius' video right now. We're going to release that. But, yeah, those are the first models that'll be in the video, and also actresses, because they my leading ladies, and all of them will be. It's not going to be no horror shit. If you are a beautiful woman, I'm going places. I'm serious. And I create art. I'm not going to have you in just bikinis dancing in heels. Like, no, fuck that. Like, I want it to be some shit that tell a story, or there's some fly shit. So if you are a young lady out there, peoples330 at Gmail, people with a Z, 330 at Gmail, hit me up. Let me know. Maybe we can do something as far as that's concerned. But so shout out to them. Shout out Queen Tara. She's also gonna be in a video. DJ Mel is always, DJ Dale, my bad, is always from MHMB Radio. Shout you out, King. Shout out Z88, the radio that's home. I'm cooking up something for y'all. This song right now in the background, Dior. Shout out to I Am Ty. This is something I think y'all gonna really fuck with. Before you could be full, don't say it so short. You should be more like Christian Dior. You could be Ralph. You could be Cold. We're gonna talk about it, but yeah, I got some heat for y'all. Central 8. I'll be back up there. Matt, the new building's up and rocking. I have some video or something for y'all up there. Shout out to Shiny Culture, always as usual. I've been seeing the Twitter is lit for you in the morning, so I see the retweets is coming and stuff, so big up to you, King. And my final thought, like I said, I was going to make sure I got through stuff at an appropriate time today, but my final thought, when you have a dream, that feels super real, you go to sleep, you got a dream that feels super real, and you wake up and you become upset and disappointed, in your own reality. Shit, let it change your reality. Wake up to change that. When I go to sleep and I have a dream that I'm already successful, I'm putting stores and communities for kids back in Akron and Cleveland and Youngstown and different places, and traveling to, Saginaw and Saginaw, Michigan, and, all these different little pockets and corners throughout the country. And I'm building stores there and stuff, and my music is off the shelves, and you know what I'm saying? I'm stream numbers crazy and stuff. have to be upset when you wake up and it hasn't happened yet. So you have to wake up every day and change that. You know, I'd be mad as fuck. Like, damn, it wasn't even that I was just on. It felt natural to me. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, chase your dreams, chase your goals. You know, be a better you and be around people who gonna make you a better you. Don't go stay somewhere with people who are trapped unless you can help them or your mind is strong enough that you're not gonna be conditioned to the circumstances that's keeping them there. You know what I'm saying? Follow your dreams. Again, I'm Peoples 330. Shout out to the BAM 330. This might be one of the best decisions that I made. This might be something that ends up hurting me in the long run as becoming an artist. You know, this might be something that uplifts y'all as you go to work. This might be something that frees your mind as you drive from work. You know, this might be going to Tidal. This might be going to just SoundCloud as it is. This might be going, you know, to Double XL for them to feature in an audio app, you know, or this might be going nowhere. Shout out everybody who's tuned in. Episode 3. This might be going nowhere. We out.